How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews. A little fat orange cat up on this piece in the form of their baby Kittens. Yes. I was hyper surprised when I picked up this 4-pack of a 6.5% New England style Hazie. Relatively fresh. Less than a month old. And I was super surprised when I got home and I said, oh man, I remember doing the original fat orange cat, like Kittens one. Cats, whatever. And I'm like, how many of these beers from this brewery have I done? One. Just one. At least one non-mystery beer, because the mystery beers, it won't show up in my search. I was very, very surprised I haven't done more from this brewery, since they're pretty readily available by me, and their price points tend to be not super poopy. Label-wise, it's cool, man. It's a bunch of cats. I'm a cat guy. I can get down with cats. Peanut butter, R.I.P. But, yeah. You're talking about 6.5%. When I see these kind of baby beers, 6.5% is not exactly what I expect. I expect something to be a little bit, lighter than that, but we'll allow it. Label-wise, or beer-wise, I'm sorry, it just definitely looks the part of a really nice, well-done New England-style hazy. I mean, it just has that rich orange core, not super turbid and dense, a little bit of kind of cataract-y edges on it, soft little super tight compact bubble head that's about 1/8 of a pinky finger. It just looks like something you want to drink on. Let's get our hoof on. Orange. Citrus and orange juice kind of vibe. Combination of those two. Get a little pithiness, getting definitely a little pulpy sweetness, and a little bit of richness. Maybe think about a watered down OJ, and you put a little scoop, just a tiny little scoop, not that big of tang in there. So it has an elevated orangeness to it, but it comes off a little bit pithiness. It's not, I don't mean to be like it's synthetic or candy, like that's just how the nose kind of comes off for me, and that's pretty much it. Really not much else there. Maybe a little soft little bittering that's accompanying that little bit of pithiness to it. It smells light. I know, you're like, dude, come on. You can't smell density. It's my channel. I'll say what I want to. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's pretty good. There's actually a really hefty green kind of bittering coming in with this, with all that juiciness on there, and I did not expect that based off of the nose. Really, it does have this nice pop of that OJ, elevating beyond a little bit of like natural kind of OJ emphasis. That's where that dollop of kind of tang comes in, so it's like just kind of an MSG to that kind of OJ kind of vibes to it, but it's quite nice. It doesn't come off super sweet or super like dense or pulpy or anything like that. It comes off drinkable. But OJ leads the way here. Oranges lead the way, followed by, like I said, a pretty nicely aggressive, but not overpowering kind of green component to it. It has this nice kind of fluttering, weedy green. It follows up that rich OJ level kind of sweetness. Fine mouthfeel. I mean, you're not going to confuse this with one of those super heavy, dense, turbid 6.5% IPAs, but it has really nice mouthfeel that keeps it pleasurable yet drinkable at the same time. I mean, you're talking about something I can rip off shelf for $14-15. This level of hazy, I like this. The only thing, if I'm going to sit here and try to pick at it and really, really try to be like, okay, this is where I see this fall short, is that I can get this flavor profile at low fives. That'd be my biggest gripe on it. Is that, put this up against maybe I have to do one of those one of these days. A sneak box. Like, take all my favorite low ABV shelfies and do maybe 4 of those and do some, like, really well done 6.5s that I can plan and they can be done in 5 and really see what it's about. That'd be a fun little side-by-side to do. But that would be my biggest kind of gripe on it. And honestly, it's not a big gripe. It's me really just picking at stuff, nitpicking where I can find it. Really tasty beer. Really well done. A decent price point that I could pull off a shelf. That does not suck. So, yeah, OJ leads the way. Through and through, from nose to taste. That green component, that weedy green component does not come through in the nose for me, but surprisingly in a very fun way comes through in the taste. Other than that, this is one of the better hazies I've had as of late. Shelfy hazies, I guess. Sure. Yeah, up towards the top. Is it Mount Rushmore status? Might just be eked out by a couple, but it's worthy. Let's put it that way. There's so many good ones, it's hard to kind of really just kind of say, oh, this one's in, this one's out at this point. Value and availability on a sucker. Like I said, pull it off the shelf. $15. There you go. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like well done hazies. I mean, you're going to be really hard pressed to find something exponentially better than this. I mean, there are ones that serve me a little bit better, but to say something is head and shoulders above this, I don't think that's the norm. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, tasty AF. If you like really well done, just good, drinkable hazy, shelfies be damned, regardless, you're going to dig on this. So there we go. Review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you've had this, as always. Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif, for the whole podcasting stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of Fat Orange Cat right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.